Okay, we're going to start on CAD 50. Okay, now this is CAD 50 is in Chapter 10. Chapter 10 is all about auxiliary views. An auxiliary view is a drawing that shows your normal views of an object, and then if it has an inclined line or inclined face or something like that, you show that separately. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use our same template. Okay, and we're going to start drawing on this thing. Now, we'll be looking at the angle base. Okay, we're going to do the front view first. All right, so let's go ahead and not make the same mistake I made last time. Let's get on object lines first, and we're going to draw a line here, and it's going to be 3 inches. We're going to go up 1 inch. We're going to go this way, 45 degrees. So let me set Pac-Man over here to 45. There we go. And it doesn't really matter how far, because we're going to offset the bottom. Offset it 2.5, and then we're going to trim that, this and this. All right, now I'll offset the bottom 0.5. Okay, now I'm going to draw a line straight up. All right, remember the chamfer command? We're going to use that again. Chamfer. And then we're going to go distance, and we're going to say 1 and 1. All right, so there's our first view. Now we're going to do a top view off of that. Okay, so let me go ahead and get my construction line going here. And I'm going to touch there, drag up, touch there, drag over, boom. That's where I'm going to go up my 1.5 from there. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and draw me a rectangle. And this is going to be a 3 by 3. Oop, not on that layer. Object line, there we go. 3, tab 3, and there's that. Now, explode it. Okay, now we're going to offset, still set the 0.5 from earlier. 1 here, and 1 there. Go ahead and get rid of that, and line it with this, and we're going to go to the inside. 2 lines there, and you just grab that and copy it from there to there. Now, got that circle in there, okay? This is why we're going to do it this way. Now, I'm going to offset, and I'm just going to pick this point, and I'm going to come this way about, we'll say 3.5 inches. That's going to give me the same length as this line. Now, that's going to be from there to there, right? So I'll just offset and pick those 2 points, 1, 2, and that is actually 2 inches. So there we go. Now, I'll just top and bottom. And now we're going to offset 1. 1 here and 1 here. Now, I'm going to take both of those lines, and I'm going to keep them, but I'm going to move them to the center line layer. Now, circle, diameter, right in the center, 1.5. All right, so there's there's the face right here. That's that face. Now, I'm going to do this. I thought I hit copy, but I guess I didn't. There we go. Okay. We'll copy that. Now, I know this is going to be 0.5 and 0.5. And then this one is going to go through here. All right, so I'm going to offset 0.5. That was not going far enough. Bring that a little bit more. Bring that one out a little bit more as well. Take this out of here. All right, so there's my object, okay? This face is flat. That's the only face I'm worried about. Let me go ahead and erase this. Get rid of that. There we go. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and extend this center line. And I'm just going to come all the way down, make sure it goes to the perpendicular, and I'm going to come up here. And then I'm going to bring one right down the middle. Now I'm going to trim this off. And I can erase these two. All right, so now there's my center line. Now I need to figure out how tall it's going to be. I know how wide it's going to be this way. I'm going to offset half of the diameter. So 0.75 divided by 0.8, or excuse me, 1.5 divided by 2 is 0.75. Now I'm going to change this to a construction line so I know that I can get rid of it later. All right, now hidden lines. We're going to come through here and make sure it stays straight. Grab that, copy it to the other side here, and there we go. Now trim, right click, cutting edges, and I'll just pick this whole thing, cut that side off. There we go. So there's my hole going through. Now use my construction layer again, and there's my other one. Now back to the object lines, and then I'm going to use ellipse, center point, and 2 endpoints. Now I can erase these two. And there's my 3 views. This shows me the top view, this shows me the side view, and this shows me the view of this inclined face, which would not show anywhere else in the right spot. Now you could do this view over here, but it's not necessary, so we're not going to do it. So let's do our dimensions, and we'll start with the auxiliary view first. Now I'm going to use aligned, okay? Now the reason I'm using aligned, I'll show you why in a minute. I'll go ahead and pull this here, repeat aligned, go ahead and do one there. Notice all I'm doing is just this area, okay? Now let's say I used linear and I tried to do that. What would happen, see what's happening? It's not going the direction I need it to go. So use aligned for this. Only for this one, this view though. Now watch this. See, this is going to be 2.121, okay? Point 5. 0.5. Now, of course, I'm going to grab these and put them inside. And notice I'm not dimensioning anything to do with this face or this hole. Now, I'll go ahead and do a diameter on this. Whoop. I forgot again. Let's get that out of there. None on the center mark. And then we'll just do some linears on this side. I'm going to use baseline on this. And that's going to give me the ones I need there. All right, and that's all I need there. So we're going to do this one. And I'll do a couple of angulars. Okay, and that's it, okay? That's how you do auxiliary views. Now, don't forget, we're going to save this, okay? This is going to be Cad 50. And we'll go to layout 1, double click inside, center it, double click out, pick this, go to properties again. Let's see what we got. 1 to 1, going to be a little too big. Okay, so custom scale, let's go 0.5. 0.75? Let's try that. 0.75 works. So we'll say 0.75 and lock. And then we're good to go. All right, go ahead, print. Everything's already set up. Just hit your preview to make sure it does come out looking the way you expect. And we're good. And save. And that's what you'll turn into the classroom. All right, we'll see you in CAD 51.